press again. Brilliant. All right, welcome. My name's Connor. Welcome to Walsh's workout, all things to call it. Just going to go through a couple of things. So we just want to kind of make sure that we're safe throughout this. So we're going to go through some range of motion techniques. I've already been told with your pre-questionnaires that some of you have already given me some pointers within your questionnaires. Absolutely fine. So we're going to monitor the progress throughout. This is going to last for about 45 minutes. It's going to come with basically a warm-up, the actual exercises themselves, and then we're going to have a cool down. So it's going to have a mix of different activities you can see. I've already provided you with barbells, plates, benches, and bench springs. By all means, there's a couple of people that are definitely taller than me in here. If you need a few more bench springs just to give you that extra height, especially when we're doing like tricep dips, for instance, or even the bench press, they are to my right hand side. By all means, help yourself throughout the session. We just want to make sure that everyone's got the adequate amount of equipment. Okay. So in terms of setting up, it is really simple with this equipment. But if anyone needs a hand, please stick your hand up, and I will give you a hand straight away. That's not a problem at all. In terms of what we're going to be doing, so we've got a few exercises to kind of go through. So we're going to have a warm-up first, which will be really, really simple. We're going to have about 4 exercises within that warm-up. We're then going to be looking at legs, never skip leg day, chest, back, going to shoulders. We'll then have arms, and then if we have enough time, we'll then go into hands. Okay? And after that, we're just going to cool down, which will just be those stretches. So whether it be static, dynamic, P and F stretches, we can definitely go through that with you, so that won't be a problem. Does anyone have any questions at all? No? Perfect. All right, so I'm going to get some music going any second now. And what we'll start to look at first is a warm-up. So I mentioned before about tempo. So if I'm probably going to be shouting random numbers now and again, but if I come up with number, then tempo, it's the amount of seconds you go down, and then the amount of seconds that you come up. So, for example, if we're doing a bicep curl, you want to do a 2 tempo, for instance, it'll just be 1, 2, 1, 2. So we go again, 1, 2, 1, 2. Could also be 4 seconds though. So with that, just take your time. We can go for a lighter weight, of course, if you wish. With that, just be 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. But if I shout singles, it's literally just going to be 1, 1, 1. Okay? Any questions regarding that at all? Perfect. All right, that means I'm explaining everything properly. Lovely. All right, so I'm going to get some music on shortly, and then from there we'll start getting into this warm. I'll try and get you guys going. It's roughly 4:40 at the moment. Try and get you guys out pretty quick. Okay? All right, let's start doing this. It's actually fun. All right, can you guys still hear me? Perfect. Alright, so the way it will work out first, we're going to be going into a wide stance deadlift with a tempo of 4. We're going to be doing 8 reps. So nice and easy. You have a wide stance, pretty much sumo, so some of you might have heard that. Get your arms roughly shoulder width apart. From here, 1, 2, 3, 4, up. 1, 2, 3, 4, down. We're going to do 8 reps of that, guys. Let's go. Always remember to keep that chest up, guys. That's it. One more. Alright, now I'm just going to have shoulder width apart, your feet, slightly move your stance, same exercise, but it's a 2 tempo. So, 1, 2, 1, 2. That's it. 1, 2, 1, 2. Smashing it, guys. Just make sure that we're bringing those glutes in. That's it, guys. Have a slight bend in your knees. You're coming down. There we go. Alright, 2 more. Alright, we're going to start getting into an upright row. So, normal range, you're going to be up your shoulders. From here, you just want to go down to your waistline, and then we're going to come up with a tempo of 2. Alright, so 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. That's it, guys. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. 2 more. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. Well done, guys. Alright, clean and press. We're just going to do singles for that. So, what we're going to be looking at, completely keep the same stance you got at the moment. All we are doing is lifting from your waistline. We're going to flick the bar towards our shoulders, and then we're going to bend slightly and push up. That will be 1 rep. Okay? So, we go bend, twist, and upright. That's it, guys. We're going to have 8 reps of this. 1, 2, 3. There we go, guys. Halfway, that's it. Alright, you've got 1 more in you, let's go. There we go. Smashed it, guys. Great job. Alright, so this is where the fun stuff starts. Let's go for legs. So we're going to have a shoulder width stance we've already got. We're going to look at our back squats. So from here, just going to have your barbell resting on your shoulders. Try not to rest it on your neck, guys. You want to be nice and tight. Just make sure you're on your shoulders. From here, we're going to bend down. Obviously, with a squat, we're going to have a tempo of 4. So, we're going to have a shoulder width. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go, guys. We've got 6 more. That's it, guys. For those who've got a bit more range of motion, see if you can get your bum just below your knees. Smash it, guys. Make sure those chest is nice and out. There we go. On the way up, make sure you're really tensing those glutes. Amazing. Alright, so same exercise, wide stance this time. So from there, we're just going to have a tempo of 2. So 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. That's it, guys. You are smashing it. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. 2 more. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Wonderful. So we're going to keep the bar here. For those who want to add on a little bit extra weight, by all means do so. But we're going to be looking now at a static lunge, but with a pulse. So what I mean by that is we're going to come from here. All I want you to do is have one leg in front, bent at 90 degrees, and you are going to pulse. So from here, go down 1, hold it for a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8. All right, swap over the legs, guys. For those who want a little bit more resistance, by all means, you can stick your foot on your bench. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, so keep the same idea. We're now going to be looking at reverse lunge. So for those who aren't so sure, rather than moving your front foot forward, you're going to be going backwards. So for those who want a bit more room, by all means spread out. So what we're going to be looking for, shoulder width apart. You really want to get those abs engaged, guys. Just make sure the hips are forward, engage those abs. Move one leg down. This is singles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, switch legs. 1, 2. That's it, guys. Always make sure to keep that core engaged. Halfway. One more. All right, lovely jubbly. All right, guys, put your bars down. We are now moving into chest. So we're going to start with a push-up for now, just because we're away from the bars. So, in terms of the push-up, I'd like you guys to do for now for me. Just going to have a normal push-up. So, shoulder width apart, 2 tempo, 8 reps. So, you have options here. For those who are happy to be on their toes, by all means go for that. If you want more resistance, have your feet on the bench that you set up. From that, you'll be on a slight decline. For those that aren't as confident with just being on their toes, you are more than welcome to get on your knees, as long as shoulders are back and you are pressing into the ground. Shoulders down, chest out, holding it for a tempo of 2. 2 down, 2 up. All right, we're going to have shoulder width apart for now, guys. In 3, 2, 1, and go. 2 more, guys, let's go. Fantastic. All right, so we're still going to keep the press up, but rather than having shoulder width, we're going for wide stance. So from that, wide grip. From here, for those that are comfortable, toes again. For those that are not, you are more than welcome to get on your knees. Or you've got the option as well of using that bench. So, it's just going to be singles, guys, I promise. So, it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1 more, 8, smashing it. Alright, so we're going to start looking at a chest press now. So for those, if you want to keep the weight you have, you're more than welcome to do that. For those that want to add or even take off, by all means. So you can organise it from my left hand side if you want to continue already. If not, we'll organise our bench and then we'll get ready in about 5 seconds. Okay? So get yourself a drink while you're prepping. Awesome. All right, so we're going to do a chest press, wide grip. So from here, all that we're going to do, get on the bench, we're going to put a towel over the top before you sit on the bench by all means. From here, lie on the bench, you want the shoulders back, chest up. From here, wide grip. So really you want your hands in line really with the actual handle, right at the end, the red handles. From that, we're going to do 8 reps and it's going to be a 4 tempo. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's it. Bring it right down the chest. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, one more. Alright, so get yourself ready. It's going to be a shoulder width grip. Alright, and it's going to be the same thing, it's just be single. So keep those shoulders together, that's it. Chest out, and it's just single. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, got one more, 8, excellent. Now we're going to keep that at the top. Just going to gently hold it, and then we're going to slowly bring it down as slow as you can. Keep that tension in the chest, and then push up. Keep it going again, and push up. And push up. Alright guys, smashing it, doing really well. Alright, we've got 3 more. Alright guys, bars down. Alright, so we're not going to need the bench for a little while now. So we're going to go into back, shoulders, arms and then abs. So, with the back, we're just going to do a dead row guys. Nice and easy, promise. So from here, with your bar, it's entirely up to you how you actually want to hold it. So get a drink while I'm explaining this guys, definitely. So, you can either hold it where your palms are facing towards you, or they're facing away from you. It's up to you which one you find more comfortable at this point in time. All I want is to have the knees slightly bent, feet shoulder width apart. And what you're doing is you are slowly bringing the bar to your belly button. Don't bring it up to your chest. I want you to bring it up to your belly button. But as you're bringing it up to your belly button, I want you to really squeeze those shoulder blades together. You should feel it almost in your lats at the same time. So just squeeze that area and then bring it down. So we're going to have a 4 tempo to the dead row. Okay? So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Excellent guys, you get the idea. 1, 2, 3, 4. Really squeeze at the top guys, that's it. Right, one more. Okay, exactly the same exercise, 2 tempo instead. So, 1, 2, 1, 2. Just remember to squeeze on the way up. So guys. halfway, one more. Alright guys, so we'll just put the bar down for a second. Just going to explain what's coming up next. So we're going to have an upright row coming up next, which will be a 2 tempo. So it's still 8 reps guys, basically be that throughout the time unless it's slightly different. So it'll be 8 or 16 depending on what exercise we do. So you're going to have 8 reps upright row. So in other words, you're going to have normal stance, going to be a shoulder width apart roughly. Do exactly the same as our warm-up guys, exactly the same. So it's just going to be a tempo of 2. So when you are ready, we shall start. Alright, 3, 2, 1, and go. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. Don't forget to breathe, guys. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. One more. 1, 2, 1, 2. Alright, guys, so just hold that around the waist area. We're going to be doing clean and press 2 tempo. So, give you a rough idea. Or so, single, sorry, misread that. Single. So, this will count as 1. Okay? That's 1 complete. So, there you go, that's it. Breathe through the shoulders to the top. Gently bring it down, keep control from the weight down. You don't want momentum to take the power away. That's it, guys. That's it. There's a slight bend in your knee as you're going up. It's almost like you want to take off. That's it. Halfway. Alright, one more. Alright, bar down guys. Absolutely smashing it, keeping up better than I am. Alright, so we're not going to use the bar for a little bit. This is where that 16 rep comes in. By all means guys, get a drink while I'm talking. So we're going to be looking at shoulders. So shoulders is going to involve, firstly, without the bar, without the bench, we're going to be doing shoulder taps, okay? We'll do 16 reps of that, it's single. So I will explain what I mean by that. We'll then do, using the bar, we will then do a barbell shoulder press, that's 2 tempo. That's going to be shoulder width apart, hands basically, and then from there we're going to do a wide stance. So, just to give you a rough idea, oh no, sorry, not a wide stance, it's going to be a press. So shoulder taps, really, really straightforward. You don't have to get in a position yet, guys. I just want to explain it to you. So, for those who are comfortable doing it, we would initially just get on our toes. So, you basically get yourself into a press up position, engage that core. From here, you are tapping. The idea, what you want to do, is to try to not weave. If you end up swiveling, what you can do, go to your knees, and then from there, just keep that ab still tight, keep the core engaged. From there, just do a single tap. Now, how it works is that left, right, that is 1 rep. Okay? So you're going to be doing 16 of those. So get yourselves ready, guys. For those that are confident, get on your toes. For those that are not, you are more than welcome to be on your knees. Alright, amazing. Just remember guys, when you open their knees, just make sure that core is engaged. Alright, right. We're just going to be doing singles, but 2 slaps or taps is going to be seen as 1 rep. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, we're in double figures. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, one more, 16. There you go, guys. Alright, so as I said before, we're going to be doing a shoulder press now. If you want to lift more, you are welcome to go to the plate to add more. Okay? I'm going to give you a selection for now. If you want to add more or take off, you are more than welcome to do that. That's entirely up to you. So for now, all we're going to do is the barbell shoulder press. Don't worry about picking up yet, guys. I'll show you first. So, hands are going to be roughly shoulder width apart. Same with your feet as well. From here, all we're doing is getting behind. And what you want to do is push up with a 2 tempo. So as you push up as well, you don't want to be lifting here, you don't want to land on your neck. Just make sure it's on your shoulders and just lift up with a 2 tempo. Just shoulder width apart, nothing more. Okay? Alright, so for those that are ready, go and grab your bars. Alright, wonderful. Alright, so we're going to do a tempo of 2 in 3, 2, 1, and go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. We're halfway. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Nice one. Alright, so just have the bar resting on your shoulders so you're comfortable with it. So what we're going to do now is a pulse. So for those who are comfortable with it, it'll just be a case of just having the bar so that your arms are roughly at 90 degrees. Okay? And the whole point is that you're pulsing. So it's very similar to what we were doing before with the lunge to a point, in the fact of one pulse will be 1 rep. Okay? So I'm just going to do singles. For those who are from the questionnaire that I met, for those that have that, an alternative for that will just be using your plates. All we need to do is have them very similar to what you've got at the moment, just have one in one hand. And from here, with those who are just using the plates, not the bar, all we need to do is just grab them either side, and then that is your pulse. Okay? Alright, so we're going to get that going in a second. Oh, perfect music. Alright, so just going to go in 3, 2, 1, 8 reps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now just hold it. There you go. Alright, and pulse again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright guys, bar down. Alright, those who want to get a drink, by all means do so. Because we're going to start arms in a minute.
Um, 30 minutes. For 30 minutes.
Okay. Right, you are absolutely smashing it. So we're now going to look at arms. Let's see if we can really get those guns showing. So we're going to do a bicep curl first with the barbell. All right, that's then going to be a 2 tempo, 8 reps. We will then have a wide grip. It's going to be singles, 8 reps once again. From that, we're then going to remove the plates. You grab which ones you want to use. We're just going to be doing hammer curls. So it's going to be a tempo of 4, all right, 8 reps as well, and then tricep dips at the end of that. So, I know we've got quite a few people that are a lot taller than I am. If you want to grab more of the bench rings, just to give you that little bit more elevation, by all means do so. That's absolutely fine. For those that are doing the tricep dips. For those that aren't comfortable with maybe having their legs out, I will go into more detail about this with the tricep dips. But for those on triceps later on, if you want to have just your knees bent, that is absolutely fine. Those legs do not have to be extended if you don't want them to. Alright? So, what I'll show you first is the a barbell bicep curl. So, hands are going to be roughly shoulder width apart. What you want to do is engage that core, because all you want to do is make sure the shoulders are back. All you're focusing on is the bicep. You don't want to be focusing on any other muscle, you don't want any other muscle to be used. So, from here, just having a tempo of 2. So, 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. Alright, try not to get it all the way up to the top. By the time you get there, there's not going to be any contraction. So, all you want is where you really feel it, it should probably be about here, and then just slowly drop it down. Alright, so we're going to do it in 3, 2, 1, go! 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Halfway. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. One more. 1, 2, 1, 2. Alright, as I said guys, it's going to be singles, wide grip. So, where it might be an idea is to get your hands right up against those handles. For those that aren't comfortable, you're more than welcome to stay at shoulder width if you want. It's entirely your call. If you're not so confident with the weight as well, you can decrease that. That is entirely up to you. So for now, just make sure hands are engaged, shoulders are back, and from here just singles. So we're going to get in 3, 2, 1, and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, halfway guys, 5, 6, 7, one more, 8, perfect. Alright, so as I said guys, you're going to be using those hammer curls now. So for those that haven't used Les Mills equipment before, there's 2 red little pincers at the back. Pull them towards the bar, and then it will allow you to have access to the plates if you want. For those who want heavier weights, by all means, grab the plates from the far side. Alright, so for those who feel more confident with it, probably have it so that you've got the grip along the horizontal rather than vertical, and just flip it. From here, same idea. So, abs engaged, shoulders back, you are doing a 4 tempo. So, it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright guys, so we're going to do that in 3, 2, 1, and go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Halfway. One more. Lovely. Alright guys, so this might take a little bit more setting up for you, just depends. We're going to be doing tricep dips. Alright? So for those of you that definitely want to bring in more rings, you're a lot taller than me, by all means grab them behind me. For those that are, an example of techniques, it can be, I'll show it this way. Alright, so if you get this quite high, the more rings that you have an option. So, what you can do, if you want, you can have your legs stretched out, abs engaged, and from here, just going down, keep the tension and coming up. It's only a single. So, 1, 2, 3. Alright, just an example. For those that aren't as confident with that movement, that is absolutely fine. What you can do, key legs about 90 degrees. It would help if there's a slightly larger height to this, but key legs down, and from here, just go ever so far. And then just come up here. And then so far, where you feel comfortable, and come up again. Okay? Alright. Okay, is everyone happy with the amount of rings that they have? Yeah? Alright, perfect. Yeah. Alright, we're going to do a single tempo of 8 reps. Alright, so those are confident. Alright, 3, 2, 1, and go. 1, 2, 3, halfway. 1 more. Lovely. There we go, guys. Nearly at the end. We're going to do the fun stuff now. So we're just going to do abs. So we're going to do a crunch. Okay. That will be followed by. It's going to be a Russian twist. Beg your pardon. We're going to be followed by ankle taps, and then we're going to have a plank. All right. So with the Russian twist, this is entirely up to you. It's entirely up to you. So we'll be on the ground. You're not going to need your bench anymore. But what you can do with Russian twist, you can either use a weight or a plate in this case, or just your own body. So what we're going to do is from here. For those that are confident, you can have your legs up. I usually like to have them twisted. And then from here, you're just stretching over left to right. For those that aren't as confident with having their feet up in the air, that's absolutely fine. Have your legs bent, and then from here, you're just Russian twisting. Now that's for those that don't want a plate. For those who want to go that extra mile, if you want to bring in a plate, use that, by all means do so. So we're just going to have a tempo, I'm just leaning on this now. So it's just going to have a single tempo, and we're just going to be looking at a case of 8 reps, okay? Does anyone have any questions before we start? No? Alright, so for those that are happy, you can get your legs up, and we're just going to twist. So, either side, as soon as 1 count. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2 more. Lovely. All right, for those who've got a plate, plates down. We're now going to do ankle taps. So, for the ankle taps, feet down. All I want you to do, chin towards the front area, and all I want you to do is tap your ankles, but really feel that stretch in your obliques. Really feel that stretch. Work the core, so you want to engage the abs, and from here, it's very similar to the Russian twist. So, you go left, right, that is 1 rep. We want 16 of those. Take your time. All right, 3, 2, 1, go. Halfway. One more. Nice one, guys, that's it. Spot on. Technique is fantastic throughout that. You really start feeling your sides, and for those who have engaged their abs constantly, you really start to feel that burn. Alright, so we're just going to do singles, 8 reps of an ab crunch. Alright, and then we're going to finish off with a plank for about half a minute. Okay? Alright, so when it comes to the crunch, all I want you to do is really, really simple. So we're just going to get back almost like we were prepping for an ankle tap. The difference is though, I only want you with your hands as well, if you find it easy to guide, just guide yourself just over to the tip of your knee. That's all I want you guys to do. Okay? So we're going to do, it's going to be single reps from that, single tempo, beg your pardon, it will be 8 reps in total. Okay? Alright, so we're going to get started in 3, 2, 1, go. 1, 2, 3, halfway. Don't forget to exhale on the way out. There we go. One more additional. There we go, brilliant. All right, now, we've got 10 seconds. We're going to start getting ourselves into a plank. We're going to hold that for 30. Give you guys a bit more time. All right, so 3, 2, 1, and engage. That's it, guys. So for those of you on their knees, just make sure that your bum's down, don't want your bum arched. Bum down, core engaged, and just breathe throughout. Inhale, exhale. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. That's it, guys. That's it. Really keep that core engaged, guys. Alright, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're done. Alright, so as we've already warmed up, it is time to cool down. Alright, so we're going to do some stretches now, guys. So you have a choice of either static, dynamic. I mentioned before we've got people that know, so we've got some friends here in couples as well. We can do some PNFs as well. So a good example of PNF might be, for those who are comfortable with doing it, hamstring. For those, one person goes on their back, lifts their leg up, and that person gently grabs the back of their foot, slowly pushes towards that person. Okay? On the other hand, what we can do for now, this is a static stretch. Come up to one of the walls, guys, and all we need to do for now is a calf stretch. So, from here, up against the wall, you're going to slowly keep one leg slightly bent, keep the other back leg straight, and you really want to pull towards that. We'll then do a quadricep. From here, what we're going to do is look around. What I make sure is that we've really got that heel dug right into the bum. Okay? Really dug into the bum. We're going to flop that over, same with the other leg. Hamstring. You can do the PNF if you want, if you're confident with that. If not, have your foot straight. All you need to do is lean into the stretch. You should really start feeling that. So, I've given you a couple of options. We've also got shoulder as well. And then we have chest. So for those, if you want to crack on with some stretches, we just want to do that pull down part. There you go. So guys, that's it, one leg down, hold it for 10, allow them to relax the PNF and then slowly bring it towards them. That's right. So, no, that's not. So keep the leg up, keep the leg straight. That's it. So from there, just push gently, hold that for 10. Alright, now relax. And then we just pull that up. It just needs to be stretched. That's good. So that's the idea. Yep, that's it. And then just walk with the other leg. That's it, guys. For those who are using quads, if you haven't got the best balance, you've got more than welcome to use the walls. Give you that little bit more leverage. Alright guys, so that is the end of Walsh's workout. So thanks so much guys, really appreciate that. I hope you all enjoyed it. Thanks for obviously listening. You guys smashed that. Like your range of motion is impressive. So thanks so much for attending. I know it took some time, especially for some of you, just to kind of make some time for us. I really do appreciate that. Thank you so much. I'll get you guys a box of chocolates, I'm sure. But in terms of what we want to do, so if you want to stay back and if you've got any questions for us or you want to give us some feedback as well, we would actually generally appreciate that. So it's all part of the assessment and it's going to go forward towards them. So thanks again guys, really appreciate it and enjoy the rest of your evening.
Stop.